A pair of scissors might seem completely harmless, but if you place it in the wrong spot, it could quietly cut off the flow of wealth and happiness in your home without you even realizing it. Hello, I am Master Quan. Have you ever noticed that a pair of scissors, the same tool you use every day to cut paper, fabric, or just for daily chores, is actually a powerful symbol in Feng Shui? It can be used to cut away negativity and open up positive energy, but if placed incorrectly, it can also sever your good fortune, disrupt emotional harmony, and block financial luck. And the thing is, most people are placing their scissors in the wrong spot, unknowingly allowing energy to leak out of their homes. In today's video, I'm going to show you the exact place where you should keep your scissors to activate the flow of wealth, protect positive energy, and reopen the path for good fortune that might currently be blocked. With just one small adjustment, you will notice a clear shift in the energy of your living space. Before we begin, go ahead and say a positive affirmation. This is a great way to start opening up to wealth right now. I cut away all negativity and open the door to welcome abundance into my home. And do not forget to subscribe to the Master Quan channel so I can continue guiding you on how to arrange and nurture your living space, where every little corner can become a source of prosperity and lasting happiness. So, where exactly should you place a pair of scissors to make sure it does not cut off your wealth, but instead helps attract good fortune into your home? Right now, I am going to show you the golden spots, places where scissors can act as a protective charm for your family's energy and prosperity. First position, to the right of the main entrance, as seen from inside the house looking out. The main entrance is often considered the heart of the house. It is where all types of energy flow in and out. Every time you open your door, it is not just light, wind, or people coming through. It is also the energy of prosperity or decline that impacts the entire household's fortune. That is why anything placed near the front door has a direct influence on your financial stability, your health, and the overall atmosphere of your home. In Feng Shui, the area to the right of the main entrance, as seen from inside looking out, represents strength, action, and protective energy. This spot is often referred to as the guardian position, responsible for blocking negative energy from entering and preserving the positive energy within. So when you place the right object in this area, it creates an invisible energy shield that helps make your home more resilient to external disturbances. Although small, a pair of scissors carries a very specific type of energy. It symbolizes clarity, decisiveness, and the ability to cut away what is unnecessary. When placed correctly, scissors can block chaotic energy from entering, while cutting away gloominess, stagnation, or confusion in the space. Simply put, scissors in this position act like a silent guardian at the gate of your home, keeping out bad energy, conflict, or misfortune. However, for the scissors to actually perform this protective function, they must be placed properly. You should never leave them exposed, because their energy is sharp by nature. Leaving them in plain sight could make the entrance feel heavy or cold to people walking in. Instead, keep them hidden inside a small wooden box or a container made of natural material. This helps keep the energy around the door light and warm. Before placing the scissors, make sure to clean them thoroughly. They should be shiny, free from dust or rust. You can then wrap a small strip of red fabric or ribbon around the handle. The color red is not about superstition. It is a simple way to soften the sharp energy of metal, while adding warmth and liveliness to the entrance area. When placing the scissors, choose the right side of the door, from the inside looking out. This side represents initiative and protective strength. Position the scissors with the tips pointing upward or slightly tilted to the right. This represents upward and expansive energy, symbolizing growth and rising fortune. You can place the box containing the scissors in a low drawer or on a small shelf near the door, as long as it is not touched or moved by accident. Second position, your working corner or desk area. If the main entrance is the place where wealth energy enters and is protected, your workspace is where intelligence, productivity, and personal success are activated. This is the place where you make decisions, work, and create. So the energy here directly impacts your focus, thinking, and ability to attract opportunities. In practical Feng Shui, a pair of scissors on your desk symbolizes clarity, alertness, and decisive energy. It represents the ability to cut through hesitation, remove mental blocks, and help you focus on what matters. A person who works with a clear, decisive mindset without being held back by self-doubt is someone whose career energy is wide open. The best place to keep scissors is on the right side of your desk, in a drawer, or on a small shelf within reach of your right hand. In Feng Shui, the right side always represents action and assertiveness. When you keep scissors here, you are essentially giving yourself an energetic reminder every time you sit down to work. Everything can be resolved, as long as I take action at the right time. But be mindful, the way you keep the scissors matters. They should always be fully closed, never left open. An open pair of scissors emits cutting energy, which can cause scattered thoughts, emotional swings, and poor concentration. Remember, your workspace needs stillness, clarity, and focus, not excessive sharpness or intensity. Also, never place the tips of the scissors pointing toward your chair. That creates a stream of invisible energy directed at you, which can bring pressure, fatigue, or poor decision-making. The best way is to keep the scissors lying flat in a drawer or slightly tilted to the right, as if they are facing the future, a powerful symbol of growth. To enhance the wealth-attracting energy in your work life, you can place a small metal coin or a prosperity symbol next to the scissors. This could be a miniature gold bar, a clear crystal sphere, or a small figurine representing abundance, like a dragon, a carp, or a money tree. When these items are placed together, they create a strong energy focal point that reminds you daily of the wealth and success you are moving toward. Third position, in the kitchen area, inside a cabinet near the stove. When it comes to a home's feng shui, the kitchen always holds special importance. This is where life energy is created, where people are nourished, recharged, and brought together. A warm, tidy, and well-arranged kitchen not only helps the family feel more grounded, but also plays a major role in maintaining financial and emotional stability. Because the kitchen carries the strong energy of fire and constant movement, it is very prone to imbalance. If the energy here becomes too intense or too weak, the home's wealth energy may become unstable, showing up in irregular spending habits, money coming in and going out too fast, or increasing tension among family members. That is why it is essential to place an item with stabilizing energy in this area to help restore balance. That is where scissors come in. In daily life, scissors represent decisiveness and clarity. They cut away what is unnecessary and preserve what is needed. When placed in the kitchen, scissors help regulate the flow of energy, preventing financial leakage, a term used to describe the invisible loss of prosperity due to an unbalanced layout or poor lifestyle habits. The kitchen is full of motion, fire burning, water flowing, hot and cold air constantly shifting. These elements make the energy here very easy to disturb. By placing a grounding object like scissors, you help anchor the energy and prevent it from scattering. Think of the kitchen as a space of constant movement, and the scissors as the center that keeps its rhythm steady. The best place to keep scissors in the kitchen is inside a cabinet near the cooking area, preferably one that is not opened often. This ensures discretion while maintaining a calm energy flow. You do not need to hang or display the scissors. In Feng Shui, items with sharp energy should be hidden to avoid clashing with the space. When the scissors are kept out of sight, they do not create a cold or harsh feeling. Instead, they quietly offer a layer of gentle and stable protection. In this spot, the scissors work like a silent guardian of your kitchen, not interfering directly, but helping maintain energetic balance and preventing clashes between fire and water. Many people who have applied this method say their kitchens feel more pleasant, meals taste better, and their financial situation becomes more stable over time. Fourth position, near the safe or financial corner of the home. In Feng Shui, a home's safe or financial zone is not just a place to store money. It represents the energetic center of prosperity. It is the place that holds energy, meaning wealth, luck, and opportunities are gathered and stored there. Anything placed near this area will directly affect the flow and stability of money in your home. However, the energy around a safe is often heavy. It represents accumulation, but it can also become stagnant or blocked if not handled properly. When the financial corner becomes too still, wealth energy cannot circulate. Money might come in, but it does not grow. Or worse, you may feel like you are working hard but not keeping anything. That is why this area needs a small amount of gentle, moving energy, not loud or aggressive, just enough to keep the flow smooth and consistent. And a pair of scissors, if used correctly, can provide exactly that. Scissors carry active and clear energy. They represent discernment, smart decision-making, and intentional action. In practical Feng Shui, scissors do not cut away wealth. Instead, they keep everything clear, clean, and flowing in the right direction. When placed near the safe, scissors gently stir the energy that has been sitting still, helping financial energy move again. Think of it like cracking open a window in a stuffy room. Just a small opening is enough to let fresh air in and clear out the stale energy. Also, safes are usually placed in tucked-away corners, often overlooked. That makes the energy here prone to fall asleep. By placing scissors nearby, you introduce a subtle movement that prevents financial energy from becoming trapped. Many people who follow this tip report clear improvements: smoother workflow, more consistent income, and even faster payments on delayed invoices. The deeper reason behind this is that the flow of financial energy has been unblocked and can now move freely instead of staying stuck. When placed here, this sharp tool acts like an invisible fan, like a guardian making sure that wealth energy does not leak or drift away. Now that you know the golden positions where scissors can become a powerful tool to protect your home's energy and wealth, it is just as important to understand this. Even a small mistake in how you place or store the scissors can completely reverse their effect, quietly cutting off the good fortune you have been trying to build. First mistake: keeping scissors in the bedroom. Placing scissors in the bedroom is one of the most common Feng Shui mistakes because the energy it brings is completely opposite to what this space needs. The bedroom requires warm, soft, and calm energy to allow for rest, relaxation, and emotional bonding. Meanwhile, scissors carry sharp, active, and cold energy. They symbolize separation and decisiveness. When scissors are kept in the bedroom, they emit a sharp energy field that disrupts the natural flow in the space. This disruption breaks the harmony of the room and weakens the emotional connection between people, especially couples. Even if everything appears normal on the outside, the room might feel cold or emotionally distant. Your bedroom is where your body and mind are supposed to recover. It should be surrounded by gentle, stable energy. The presence of a sharp object like scissors can stir up the energy, leading to light sleep, mental fatigue, and emotional imbalance. Though scissors are small, their energetic influence is stronger than you might think. And when placed in the wrong spot, that influence spreads silently every day. That is why scissors, or any sharp object for that matter, should never be kept in the bedroom. If you have been keeping scissors there out of convenience, move them out and store them in a closed drawer in one of the recommended areas I mentioned earlier. Second mistake: hanging scissors high or leaving them in plain sight. Many people have a habit of hanging scissors on walls, hooks, or keeping them somewhere easily visible for convenience. But in Feng Shui, this is one of the riskiest placements because it unintentionally creates a field of pressure and cutting energy that spreads across your living space. Scissors are naturally sharp and powerful. They represent action, decisiveness, and separation. When they are hung high or left out in the open, this sharp energy becomes uncontrolled and spreads downward, pushing heavily into the space below. This effect is known as descending cutting energy, a type of force that causes uneasiness, fatigue, and a constant sense of tension, even if you cannot pinpoint the source. Additionally, when scissors are hung with the tips pointing outward or downward, they generate a sharp force that opposes both the people and objects in the home. Over time, this energetic clash can make the space feel heavy, increase conflict, and disrupt the flow of good fortune. People living in such environments may find it difficult to concentrate, feel easily irritated, or lose their temper for no clear reason. Visually exposed scissors also create a negative impact. In Feng Shui, any sharp or pointed object that appears directly in one's line of sight can trigger a subconscious feeling of being threatened. Even if you are not consciously aware of it, your body will respond by tensing up, making it harder to relax, and this stress can build up over time. That is why you should never hang scissors on walls or leave them out in plain sight, whether in your office, living room, or kitchen. Instead, keep them hidden in a box, drawer, or a basket with a lid. This maintains the state of hidden energy, meaning the object still exists in the space but does not project its energy outward. Concealing sharp energy helps keep the room balanced, gentle, and far more pleasant to be in. Third mistake, storing scissors in damp, dark, or dirty areas. One of the most overlooked yet most damaging feng shui mistakes is placing scissors in places that are damp, dark, or unclean. These could be corners of the kitchen with poor lighting, old drawers that are rarely opened, moldy spaces under the table, or areas near drains. All of these places tend to trap stale energy and are highly prone to attracting negative vibes. Scissors by nature emit sharp and strong energy, but when they are kept in an environment like that, their energy becomes clouded and dull, absorbing negative energy and releasing it back into the surroundings. In feng shui, the energy in your home is like a flowing river. Where there is darkness, moisture, or dirt, that flow gets blocked, and the energy becomes heavy and stagnant. If you place scissors, a tool that amplifies energy, in such an environment, it will amplify the bad energy as well, making the area gloomier and more draining. As a result, your finances or work progress could suffer. Homes with damp areas often create a sense of heaviness and fatigue. People living there may feel slow, unmotivated, or uninspired. If you place a strong energy object like scissors in that kind of environment, it will absorb even more negativity, turning into a magnet for bad energy, which then gets released back into the rest of the house. Common signs include a gloomy atmosphere, work delays, money slipping away, and the sense that small tasks always require more effort than they should. For that reason, never place scissors in damp, dark, or dirty areas, not even temporarily. Scissors need a clean, dry, and well-lit space to maintain their bright energy, symbolic of clarity, decisiveness, and good fortune. Even if you rarely use them, you should clean them regularly, making sure they are free from dust or rust, and store them neatly in a drawer with light airflow, or at least some exposure to light. Also, avoid keeping scissors near broken items, discarded objects, or even small pieces of trash. These things hold stagnant energy, which can contaminate the scissors and reduce their positive effect. In feng shui, an object that holds bad energy does not just affect its immediate area, it can weaken the fortune of the entire home. Fourth mistake, using rusty, dull, or broken scissors. One of the most important rules in modern feng shui is this: every object in your home carries its own energy, and its condition directly reflects your own energetic state. That means when your scissors are rusty, dull, or have a broken handle, it is not just an issue of appearance or function. It signals that your energy is old, weak, and declining. Scissors represent clarity, decisiveness, and the ability to take action. When they are sharp, they emit a bright, powerful energy that helps cut through obstacles, much like how you would make clear, confident decisions in your life or work. But when the scissors are dull or rusty, their energy becomes sluggish, symbolizing hesitation, lack of clarity, and a drop in momentum. In feng shui, broken items that are kept around are often seen as holders of old energy. They store stagnant vibes that no longer serve you, and they slow down the movement of positive energy. Keeping a rusty pair of scissors in your house, no matter where, will lower the energetic brightness of your space. This can lead to financial stagnation, delayed plans, or a general lack of motivation to start new things. Especially when scissors are broken or missing a blade, they become a strong symbol of disruption, representing broken paths, interrupted work, strained relationships, or unstable willpower. Items like that should not be repaired and reused. Instead, they need to be removed entirely. When an object with broken energy is kept in your home, it not only loses its usefulness, it actively disturbs the energetic flow, throwing the space out of balance. Feng shui is not about superstition. It is the art of arranging space so that energy in your home flows in the right direction. A pair of scissors, though small, carries powerful energy. When placed in the right spot, it helps cut away negativity, preserve the good, protect your wealth energy, and nourish abundance. But when placed incorrectly, left to rust, or exposed openly, it can unintentionally cut off your luck, create cold energy, and make life feel heavier and more stagnant. What truly matters is not the scissors themselves, but the intention behind how you place them. When you put them in the right position, with awareness and the desire to bring peace into your home, you are activating a new kind of energy, the energy of mindfulness and order. Every intentional action is a way of opening the door for good fortune to enter. Take a moment to look around your home today and adjust the position of your scissors. Sometimes just one small change can make the air feel lighter, your mind clearer, and your path to prosperity flow more smoothly. Before we wrap up, go ahead and say a positive affirmation as a way to invite wealth energy right now. I reorganize my home to welcome abundance, peace, and prosperity. And do not forget to subscribe to the Master Quan channel so I can keep sharing simple yet powerful Feng Shui tips, helping you live in a home filled with energy, happiness, and lasting wealth.